Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to explore Act 1, Scene 4 of Macbeth. In our previous videos on Macbeth, we had seen how Macbeth's countenance changed and his deep desires surfaced after his encounter with the witches. In today's video, we will see how constrained his interactions with Duncan become after this entire episode. We will move forward in the play. So, let's start reading. Flourish. Flourish means trumpet call, an announcement before the king enters with his courtiers. Enter King Duncan, Lennox, Malcolm, Donalbain and attendants. King, is execution done on Cawdor, or not those in commission yet returned? So the king wants an update on the previous Thane of Cawdor. By now we know that Macbeth has been conferred the title of Thane of Cawdor because the previous Thane of Cawdor was established as a traitor. Now the king has ordered his execution and he wants to know whether it has been carried out properly. Malcolm answers, my liege means my lord. They are not yet come back, so they have not returned yet. But I have spoke with one that saw him die. Malcolm says, but I did speak to someone who has seen him die, who did report that very frankly, that particular man who was the part of the commission, he had reported to Malcolm that very frankly he confessed his treason, that the Thane of Cawdor, before he died, he had honestly confessed his sins, his treasons, his act of betrayal, implored your highness's pardon and set forth a deep repentance, and he had begged for the king's pardon for his forgiveness and had set forth a deep repentance means displayed a deep remorse for his actions. Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it. So nothing in his life became means suited him like the leaving it. So towards the end of his life, at the fag end of his life, he became suitable of the life that he was gifted, that he became worthy or virtuous right before he died. He died as one that had been studied in his death. So he died like a person who had been studied means who became knowledgeable right before his death. To throw away the dearest thing he owed, and he realized that he threw away the dearest thing is his life, as it were a careless trifle, and he had set his life away, he had thrown it away as if it was worthless. For what? For greed and desire. For temptation, he had given up the most precious thing, that is his life. King Duncan makes a very important statement here. He says there's no art, there is no skill to find the mind's construction in the face. There is no art by which the mind can be interpreted or the mind can be read by looking at a person's face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust, and he sadly accepts the fact and confesses that he was one gentleman on whom King Duncan had placed his absolute faith. It is ironic because now the new Thane of Cawdor, that is Macbeth, on him also you will see that he places his absolute trust, and eventually he gets betrayed there as well. So his words have a greater impact on the readers because they know the eventuality of the situation. While he was speaking to Malcolm, suddenly he could see the war heroes enter the court: Macbeth, Banquo, Ross and Angus. What happens next? We will find that out in the next video. Meanwhile, if you like my work, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such interesting interpretations of literary texts. Thank you for watching.